We're back with an OTR special guest, Mrs. Vicki Kennedy, and the preview of the EMK Institute for the U.S. Senate. The next soundbite we want to play for you, Vicki, is a moment from the president when he delivered his eulogy to your husband in August of 2009. Listen to this.
A few years ago, his father-in-law told him that he and Daniel Webster just might be the two greatest senators of all time. Without missing a beat, Teddy replied, "What did Webster do?"
I laughed then, I laugh now. What was the personal relationship between the president and your husband?
They were very close. They were colleagues, but they were also friends. They were very close.
And the president and First Lady will be there tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, they will. We're really honored that the president and the First Lady will be here tomorrow. It's a very special moment.
It will be really quite the moment. One of your husband's favorite holidays is St. Patrick's Day. It's still March. Here's a clip from the 1988 breakfast with the one and only Bill Bulger.
Senator, it's good to see you.
I collected a little trash. I was wondering where you want me to bring it, Bill. Out of Weston or Wellesley or where is it going?
Hyannisport.
How many times did he sing to you? You know, the Irish songs. Any one of the Irish songs?
Oh, so many times. He loved to sing. He loved to laugh. He loved St. Patrick's Day. Actually, he loved his birthday as well, which was at the end of February, so it was great joy from February 22nd all the way through March 17th, really, because it was just a joyous season, the birthday season that went right into St. Patrick's Day season.
It was a month of celebration.
Great fun for him.
Do us a favor,
Absolutely.
please. We've mentioned we're inside the EMK Institute. It looks an awful lot like Washington, D.C. Can you take us to the senator's desk?
Yes, here we are at his desk. With his seniority, he could have been very close to the front in the Senate, but he always chose to stay in the back row. And I think there were a couple of reasons. One, he got a chance to know the more junior members who sat in the back and forge relationships. But I think also he could see the entire floor from back here. He could see all of the action that was going on. And that was very important to him. He didn't want to be isolated in the front where he couldn't see what was happening in the back. Here he could see the entire panorama. And what's also interesting from this perspective is you realize that the aisle, when you hear about being across the aisle,
right,
the aisle isn't that far away. You know, it's really very close. This is a rather intimate space.
Yeah, but not too many people see the fact that the aisle isn't that far away, Vicki. You know that.
Well, but he understood that. And he would always have a little note in his pocket. You know, he carried a card in his inside pocket of his jacket that would say, "Talk to Senator so-and-so about such and such." He loved the face-to-face conversation and loved to always remind himself and make sure he had done all the things he wanted to do that day. And he would go and talk about a piece of legislation or find something that they could work on together. And he would collaborate and have a little tete-a-tete on the floor of the Senate. This was a place that he loved, that he enjoyed, and that he also did a lot of business.
I have to ask before we let you go, Mrs. Kennedy, there's been a bit of controversy about why federal money, some $38 million, went into this institute. I guess my question is, why should taxpayers, especially those from out of state, have to pay for this?
This is a resource for all of the citizens of the United States. This is about renewing our democracy. This is the most important thing that I can think of that we should all be focused on, and that's renewing our democracy, having a citizenry that's informed, that's participating in the process. So we're really honored to have support, both public support and tremendous widespread private support. We're very excited that this is here in Boston, Very, very excited about that. But our resources expand far and wide. We've got school children coming from Boston. We've also got school children coming in the next little while from as far away as California.
Vicki Kennedy, thank you so much for the tour, for the stories, for reliving your husband's life with us this morning on OTR.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Vicki Kennedy giving us an insider's preview
you.
of the new Senator Edward M. Kennedy Institute. It's in the news, of course, tonight. It'll be in the news throughout tomorrow, and we'll have special coverage on News Center 5 tomorrow morning. We continue on the record. Stay with us.